today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man who played collegiately in College Station, their rookie quarterback from Texas A&M.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated in.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 99 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
The play-action fake, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Xavier McKinney, the one to get a hand on it defensively. You look at this Packers defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passer, number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. The Lions at 10-2 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 yards there on the line, 1st down.
Okay, break. 1st down, Detroit.
Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
19 Lions, Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Love. Completes it again to Dobbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
2nd down at the Lions' 49-yard line. 33.
Again, it's Love. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Dobbs, 49 yards. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man. It's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a handoff as they run left side. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, these two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Next, the receivers will spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2nd and 1. It's complete to Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
No! Ready? Press all 80. Go, Reed. Go. Go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Ready?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Following the interception, Love shreds it with a stiff arm. And he'll be taken territory. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work down inside the 45. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 12 carries, 52 yards.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. He sits number 5 in the league so far in rushing, and when they've had success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's going to have to play like that and help drive them down the field.
That's complete to Dobbs. Oh, a nice spin. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. On the snap, McCoy, and this is blocked.
And it's usually not a good thing when we start talking about the long snapper, but it was his error that led directly to that block. If this operation is cleaner, we're probably talking about a different outcome.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. It's Williams. And caught up. And the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That one 28 yards on the ground. You hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than dealing with him again on a likely carry on this down.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Nothing
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Love now. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet, but think 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try to defend. The playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
Here we go, set.
On 1st down, they go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Jacobs to start the drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun. Love. To the sideline and incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
To throw now. Here's Love. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
When we think about big swings and scores before half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
Taking it about the 16. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw now on the final play. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the sunshine. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the third quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. 3rd and 3. Love looking to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. Now it brings up third down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 113 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
down.
This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Packers' 33-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Here's Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. There's the stiff arm. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Lions.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Back row 80. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. Well, this is caught by Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll begin on the ground with Jenkins. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Love. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The offense on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to kick it away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
2nd and 14. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? In fact, they've got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Viking, 18.
Back to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Right side to Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jameson Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Love from the gun. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Packers first down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
10 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
And they'll run it here. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for the Packers touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Packers 23.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. 2nd and a couple. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, he'll drop the throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Packers... Well, this fan base on a losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed